What's good? What's good? What's good, my people? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What's good? What's good? What's good, my people? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? What's good? What's good? What's goody, man? We got a big announcement, an unexpected announcement. We're going to change the game with BLK Prime. I need y'all to subscribe to the link. The link is pinned right there up in the chat. Click the link and subscribe to the channel. We're going to change the game in the sport of boxing. We're going to give y'all fights that y'all was looking for, unexpected fights that y'all was looking for on BLK Prime for only $5.99. All you got to do, click the link, subscribe to BLK Prime, and we're going to put on fights that you want to see, unexpected fights that you want to see. We're going to entertain the people. We're going to change the game. We're going to give you the platform that you're looking for, and we're going to give you more and more fights. Not to mention, we're doing a partnership now with Roy Jones Jr., the legendary Roy Jones Jr., my peopleizations. The legendary Roy Jones Jr. will be part of BLK Prime. He's actually putting on an event in December. So we're going to be doing huge things here. Y'all know we already did the event with Terrence Crawford. We was trying to put on the event with Terrence Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis. And we're going to do big things. But we're going to give y'all excitement. We're going to give y'all a new way of doing things, a platform to make the best fights that y'all want to see, entertaining fights, right? That's what we're going to do here at BLK Prime, right? We're going to change the game. That's what we're looking to do, change the game. So the link is right there in the chat. I'm going to announce two guys that you are very, very familiar with that's going to fight February 15th, Atlanta, Georgia, right? So on December 12th, right, in 2 weeks, Roy Jones is going to be doing an event here on BLK Prime. And this is going to be December 12th, right? So y'all can check that out, December 12th. With that said, this event that we're doing February 15th is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. And it's going to feature a lot of names that you guys are familiar with on this card. But for this particular fight, y'all going to be jumping for joy when you see this particular fight. This is a real fight, real boxing with two guys that you are very familiar with that have been going back and forth on this social media for quite some time, right? They've been going back and forth on social media, on here, on YouTube, on Instagram, on multiple people's platforms, right? And here's the thing. We want to give a platform to everybody to be able to settle their differences, to be able to hash it out and get paid to do it legally, right? And entertain the people. So in about 10 minutes, I'm going to be announcing these two fighters. I'm going to bring these two fighters on the platform, right? And we're going to have both of them come here and explain to you guys how they get to this point. And also, it's going to include a future Hall of Famer as well, right? A future Hall of Famer will be involved as well, right? So it's going to be a lot that you guys are going to be extremely, extremely excited for. I'm excited, man. I'm jumping for joy, right? That I'm even a part of being able to bring you guys anything remotely close to what we bring in to you guys, right? And this is just the beginning of it, right? To be able to, again, give you guys the platform, give you guys entertainment, and give people the platform to be able to settle their differences right here, right? So it's unexpected. It's going to be unexpected, right? You know, you guys ain't expecting this. Y'all not going to be expecting this. But it's going to be massive, people. It's going to be massive, man. It's going to be entertaining. So I can't wait, to introduce these two fighters. I can't wait for them to talk their talk right here on Blue Blood Sports TV. They're going to talk that talk here. We got big things coming down the pipeline. We're going to do, we're going to do it big. We're going to do it big. So, man, there's a lot going on in the sport of boxing. There's a lot of, chatter and talk and going back and forth and debating and beefing. It's a lot of that going on. It's a lot of that going on, right? And so what we're going to do is we're going to give you the platform to settle your differences. That's what we're going to do, right? So with that said, I know a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people sometimes they just don't, they fear the unknown. They fear the unknown, right? So when we did, the Terrence Crawford fight, we got pushed back for doing the Terrence Crawford fight because it wasn't the fight people wanted to see. Cali, we're a piece of blessings, quick, right? The fight that people wanted to see was Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. And, that just wasn't going to happen at the time. And people just couldn't accept that simply just wasn't going to happen at the time. It just wasn't going to happen at the time. Well, now, we're going to do big things, right? We're looking to add some very, very young. We want to add young talent. We want to add and give exposure and give, a lot of light to up and coming fighters that just are not being promoted, right? They're not being, they have big names. They have star names attached to it. You know what I'm saying? The General 78 Sports TV in the building. What's up? You know what I'm saying? We got salute to the General. So we got a lot of young talent in the sport of boxing that they may be with a promoter, they may be with a manager, but they simply just don't have the platforms, they don't have the consistency, they don't have the exposure. So our plan is to give them that platform, but to build them up as well, introduce them to you guys and introduce them to the world, you know what I'm saying? And let these dudes be seen, because all too often you have fights like, for instance, and this is no slight, but you have fighters that people are looking for these fights and they're like, man, I didn't even know this young fighter was fighting today. I didn't know this young fighter was fighting today, right? You don't know that they're fighting. And that should not be the case, right? Because it's not televised. You understand? It's not televised, or if you don't have a major platform like, Top Rank or The Zone showcasing the fighters, you can't see the fights. You can't see the fighters. You know what I'm saying? So that's unfortunate. So we want to do is be able to give fighters, Raven Nation, what's up? Salute to everybody, man. We want to give fighters the platform to be able to showcase these fights. You know what I'm saying? And we want to give people the platform to be able to settle their differences and get paid to do it. Think about that. And get paid to do it. So we're going to entertain the people, right? It's open. Boxing is the Wild Wild West, right? Why can't we, put on big fights? You know what I mean? Put on entertaining fights and be consistent. My goal, my plan is to be consistent, right? Just night in, night out. Every week we have fights. That's what I want to do. Every week we have fights and, not have to break the bank. So it's equivalent to, the link is right there in the chat. Click the link, subscribe to BLK Prime. The link is right there in the chat, right? It's equivalent to being a channel member, a family member, right? $5, boom. And we want to give you entertaining fights. We want to give you platform to people to settle their differences. We want to give you young, upcoming fighters being able to fight consistently. And we want to give, more importantly, other promotional companies, that's big companies that don't have the space. They don't have the slots. They don't have the dates. to be able to put on these young fighters and keep them active throughout the year, right? For instance, look at Abdullah Mason, right? He fought like 6 times this year, I believe. That's what we want to do with all the young fighters. Keep them, give them a platform, give them a space, give them a date, give them slots where they can compete nearly every week. You know what I'm saying? And they got a platform to do it, and y'all can see them every week and compete every week. That's what we're looking to do. That's how we, brick by brick, we rebuild the sport and build the sport back up, man. When I was young, and when I was watching boxing when I was young, I used to watch Tuesday night fights, Friday night fights, right? Then you knew Sunday you was going to get fights. That's what is missing out the sport. There is no more farm. There's no more farms, right? For the up and coming boxers. The farm system is non-existent in the sport of boxing. It don't exist anymore. And why doesn't it exist? Because it's all a money grab now. Everything got to be a pay-per-view model. Everything got to be, you know, if these fighters, they got to build themselves up on Instagram. Now we looking at fighters, how many subscribers you got on Instagram, that you know, determines how good of a fighter you are, because they're not active enough. That's the problem. And so in a few minutes, we're going to bring on 2 guys that's going to compete on this card and headline this card, February 15th. And they're going to talk. They talk. February 15th. It's unexpected. We're doing something completely different. We're doing something completely different for this February 15th card. I'm talking about the way it's going to be set up, the build up, the people that's involved. It's going to be different. Y'all going to be like, man, it's going to be entertainment. But we're going to give a farm system and a slot and an opportunity for young upcoming fighters to be able to have a space to consistently fight and not just simply wait around night in, night out. They got to wait. They got to wait for, you know, you got to wait for Tank to fight. You got to wait for Canelo to fight. You got to wait for T.O. to fight. You got to wait for Shakur to fight. You got to wait for Terrence Crawford to fight. You got to wait for Errol Spence to fight. You got to wait for Canelo to fight. You got to wait. They got to wait for these dudes to fight for them to have a slot. You got to wait for Benavidez to fight. You got to wait for Ryan Garcia to fight, right? You got to wait. These dudes got to sit around. They got to wait for these big name fighters to have a card to be able to showcase. And that's not what we're looking to do. We want to create a farm system. That way, when we have a farm system to build these fighters up, you could put them on slots, right? And you could watch these young fighters. Oh, I remember that fighter. I mean, when I was coming up, I watched Zab Judah fight on Tuesday and Friday night fights. I watched Floyd Mayweather fight on Tuesday and Friday night fights. I watched Roy Jones. I watched all these dudes fight on Tuesday and Friday night fights. I watched legends. See, a lot of people don't even know this. 2 of the greatest fights in boxing history was on a Tuesday and on a Wednesday. On a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Marvin Hagler versus Tommy Hearns was on a Wednesday. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns was on a Tuesday. How many people know that? It was on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Those are 2 of the greatest fights in boxing history. And it was on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Yes, you can exit the rag. Yes, you can. You see what I'm saying? So why can't we build up these young fighters? You can't even watch the young fighters fight anymore. You can't watch these young fighters fight anymore, right? Just recently, we have the platform where we have the platform where the Zone and ESPN Plus gives us the opportunity to watch the prelims. That's just recent. You see what I'm saying? That's just recent. We have the opportunity to watch the prelims. The Zone and ESPN Plus gave us the opportunity to watch the prelims. That's recent. So now we have an opportunity, right, to have a space where we can continuously watch the young fighters fight. Now that's what my goal is. That's what BLK Prime goal is. Right? To be able to have a space where young fighters can compete on a consistent basis. And we gonna give you fights that you ain't even expect. Oh, you want to fight? Oh, you talking that talk on social media? You talking that talk on social media? Guess what? We'll cut the check for y'all to compete and fight on BLK Prime. Who doing that? For $5.99. Click the link. The link is right there in the chat. The link is right there in the chat, right? So we want to build up the farm system again. We want to be part of the farm system and build up the young fighters that you haven't seen, right? Give everybody the opportunity. I gave ESPN nothing but credit for what they did with Abdullah Mason, right? They kept them in sight. Okay? They kept Abdullah Mason in sight. Right? But why can't we do that for every young fighter? You understand? Why can't we do that for every young fighter? There's a space to do this for every young fighter. Why can't we do that for every young fighter that's coming up? And guess what? That whole model of win, lose, and draw, it goes away. It goes away. The whole model for, we can help erase that, the argument that you have to, a young fighter can't lose, he can't take a loss, so on and so forth. Jay Lynn, peace, blessings, Queen. Drew Titan, LLC, the Drew. Right? Why can't we erase that notion? We can make a change, and it got to start from the ground roots. It got to start from the ground roots. That's where it starts at, the ground roots. The ground roots is where it starts at. That's where we can, begin to make a change. And so the link right there in the chat, click the link, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to BLK Prime, right? And we're going to be bringing y'all fights that you want to see. We're going to be bringing y'all fights that you want to see. Period. Believe that. Believe that. And so for this, it's going to be different, people. What we get ready to do right now, February 15th, it's going to be different. It's going to be different. Right? Y'all going to be like, listen, y'all going to be excited to see this. Because, listen, somebody going to have some explaining to do come February 16th. Come February 16th. Kiki, peace, blessings, Queen. Hey, come February 16th. Somebody gonna have some explaining to do up here on this social media platforms. You feel me? Somebody gonna have to explain what took place February 15th, right? And this is gonna be exciting. The setup, the buildup, how everything is gonna be laid out for y'all for this. Y'all gonna be like, bruh, the way this is going to be set up and how we going to set this up, y'all going to be like, wait a minute, bruh, I want to see more. Adrian D, my brother in the super chat. He said, Blue, I got to scrub back in. Who's fighting? Oh, man, they going to come on in a second, Adrian D. Man, you in the hospital? You work? Oh, you work in the hospital, man. I know how that goes. I know how that goes, man. Yo, listen, man. What we gonna be doing here is big business. Y'all gonna be like, bruh. Salute to my brother Freedom March in the building and super chat dropping that Cinco. Oh, your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I got a couple of guys I want to get. Ha ha. Oh, bruh, say less. Say less. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge, man. I'm telling you. It's gonna be huge, man. The way, Nick, I need you to hit me up ASAP, Queen. Please, 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 please. I need you to hit me up ASAP, Queen. ASAP. Right now, inbox me on Instagram, please, Queen. Nick, I need you to hit me up on Instagram right now, please, Queen. I need you to hit me up on the gram immediately, Dick. So, yeah, so, man, this is going to be, hey, man, listen, man. I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited. I'm overly joyed. I can't wait. Man, I can't wait and get ready to bring in the fighters so they can announce it and how this even came about. Give you a backstory. Okay. Y'all gonna be excited, man. It's gonna be entertaining, man. It's gonna be entertaining. Y'all gonna be super excited. This gonna be. So I'm waiting to bring in the fighters, man. I'm waiting to bring in the fighters. 1 second. All right, so just give them a few minutes. We're gonna have it. We're gonna have it going. We're gonna have it going, man. We're gonna have it going. We're gonna have it going, man. Just give me a few minutes. We're gonna bring in the fighters and we're gonna have it cooking, man. In the meantime, we're gonna do a drum roll. We're gonna make it happen, man. We're gonna make it happen. So yeah, man, it's going. We want to change the game. We want to change the game, right? We're gonna do big things. We're gonna entertain the people. It's gonna be, man. I want to bring back boxing. Yeah, jazz party, because I want to bring back. I want to create the new roots in the sport of boxing. I want to, you know what I'm saying, change the game in the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? I want to start turning over the grass. Let's bring it back in, man. Let's get it back going, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to start rebuilding the sport of boxing back up. I want to rebuild the sport of boxing back up. But the thing is, what people miss is that you know, I seen an interview, I'm not going to say no names, right? I seen an interview somebody did, and people don't respect the fact that what we do here on the sport and on YouTube and on these social media platforms, we are keeping the sport of boxing alive. And if we are keeping the sport of boxing alive, what we're doing right here in these spaces, right? Why can't we rebuild the sport? And everybody, there's a lane for everybody to do something. And that's what we're looking to do. Rebuild up the sport. That's what we need to do. Rebuild up the sport. So that way, you'll be familiar with the young talent in the sport of boxing. You'll be familiar with the young talent in the sport of boxing, right? And you can identify. Every sport has a farm system, right? Every sport has a farm system. You look at the NBA, right? The farm system for the NBA, college basketball, high school basketball. The farm system for the NFL, high school football. High school football in the NFL, high school football is on ESPN. Why? Because they're getting you familiar with those levels of names, and then you get even more familiar with them on Saturdays, and then you get more familiar with them, and you understand, and you get to be a part of their journey and say, oh, I remember I used to follow this kid when he went to high school. Then I used to follow this kid when he was in college. Then you get to follow his journey, and then once he's in the NFL and he has these endorsements, Gatorade, Coca-Cola, Sprite, right? Under Armour, Nike, Adidas, whatever, right? Once you have that farm system, right? You are familiar. You want to support them. Nate Francis says, "Stalling like a mother." I'm not stalling anything. I'm explaining to you some things. I'm not stalling anything. There's nothing to stall for, brother. Right? So what I'm trying to explain to you, what we're doing here, what my goal is, and what BLK Prime goal is, to build up the young fighters, to give the platform for the young fighters, right? So, again, you always have silly people in the sport of boxing. That's why the sport of boxing is in the state it's in. That's why. So, when you have, in baseball, you have a farm system. In boxing, we don't respect that, right? You hear about people amateur record, right? You hear about people's amateur records. People talk about Lomachenko's amateur record. But can you name me 10 people that Lomachenko fought in the amateurs? You can't. Name me 10 people that you don't know from the pros that people tell you he fought in the amateurs. 90% of the people right now, we talking about Tank Davis fighting Lamont Roach, March 1st, right? If this fight was never talked about, and if this fight was never coming to fruition, 90% of the people didn't even know that Tank and Lamont fought in the amateurs twice. You wouldn't know that they fought in the amateurs twice. So why don't you know that? Because if it's not the Olympics, and they talking about getting rid of boxing in the Olympics. So think about this, right? What's the whole talk and the whole conversation when you're talking about Keyshawn Davis and Andy Cruz? You're talking about the amateurs. You got Kenny Ellis is saying that Keyshawn need to handle that business from the amateurs. Right? But because that was at such a high level, it was for Olympic gold, right? People paid attention to it. But if it wasn't, you wouldn't even know. If I asked 90% of the people in here, how many times did they fight and how many times did he lose without Kenny making it a massive thing and without him gloating about it and making it a big thing, How many people actually wouldn't have known that Keyshawn Davis lost to Andy Cruz 4 times? They wouldn't have known. Why? Because there's no farm system. There's no build-up. So I want to build the young fighters up. That's my goal. It's been my goal from the beginning. You could ask anybody. My partners at BLK Prime would tell you. Zab Judah would tell you. Zab is one of my partners at BLK Prime. He'll tell you. Right? Because my goal has always been, like I told Zab, I watched you fight in the amateurs. I watched Zab fight. Now I'm from New York, but I watched Zab fight on ESPN. Right? I watched Zab fight on ESPN. You feel me? I watched Floyd fight on ESPN. I watched these dudes fight on Tuesday night fights, Friday night fights. Why can't we bring that back with a bit of entertainment attached to it? You feel me? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I'm like, listen, we have people, anybody that could come into the sport of boxing, right? And make a name into the sport of boxing. Let's bring you, when you have situations like we have right here, right? We got social media people going back and forth. You got young fighters that, why, when we have a platform like BLK Prime, similar to the Zone, right? Similar to ESPN Plus. Let's put that platform to good use. Let's put on youthful fighters. Roy Jones got a card. Roy Jones is with BLK Prime. Roy Jones is going to be putting on cards with his youth to give them what? Exposure. To give them exposure. Roy Jones is getting ready to put on a card December 12th on BLK Prime. You feel me? On BLK Prime, Roy Jones, December 12th, is putting on a card on BLK Prime for the youngins. That's what we need to do when we got these types of platforms. You got another platform I respect. It used to be Showbox. Now you have the platform ProBox. You know, they doing cards. Love it. Love it. Gives it. There's not enough spaces. There's not enough. I know people think it's a competition. It's not a competition. There's more than enough spaces to be able to stage as many fights as possible. E313, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, congrats, Blue. Salute to your family. Salute. No, congrats to y'all, man. Because I just want y'all to, I want to be a part of trying to build something up, giving spaces. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of building up fights, right? I want to be a part of building up young fighters. Yeah, we used to have USA Box Network, all of these networks. When I came up, when I used to watch, I used to love watching The Contender. Y'all remember the show The Contender? I used to love watching the show The Contender, man. And people that wasn't hardcore boxing fans and people that just watched the show like The Contender, well, they watched The Contender because they had familiar faces like Sugar Ray Leonard on there, or you know, things like that, and they would watch The Contender, right? I was watching it for the backstory. That's why I like The Contender, for the backstory, to see them living a lifestyle, see them making the sacrifices, see them being in the houses. They use the names like Sugar Ray Leonard to attract the people. You feel me? Once they put the Sugar Ray Leonards in there, they put, you know, I think, who else was on there? It was Sugar Ray. Was Roy Jones on there? I don't remember now, but I know Sugar Ray Leonard was on there. You had K9 Bundridge. You had Sergio Mora. What's his name? Alfredo, right? These names, Shane Mosley Jr., Sylvester Stallone was on it. That's who it was, right? What happened to the contender? That's what we're gonna do. That's me. We're gonna build it up. That's what my plan is, to do these types of things. Backstories, inside stories, young fighters going in and I ain't trying to give away too much information, but click the link right there. The link is there. I want to make a change. That was always my plan, to make a change in sport of boxing, because we don't get enough. People are not familiar. People latch on to certain fighters because they are familiar with them, because these fighters are super popular, right? They latch on to fighters that they're super popular, and that's who the fighters that they support. They don't watch the buildup. If you ask most of these people, again, Tank Davis fans, right? Ask them who did this, who did that, right? Most of them don't even know. So I got one of the fighters in the building. He's in the building for February 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. This is going to be huge. He know how to talk his talk. He know the sport of boxing. And he going to be in the real fight February 15th. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring on one of the fighters for the main event. We're going to do it different here. We're doing things different. We're bringing it to real life. My brother.
Oh, yeah.
In the building.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the building.
What's the deal?
What's the deal, my brother?
I'm chilling, man. You know what it is with me.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm ready
sir.
to go.
So Greg,
Yeah,
we got
up,
you gonna have a real opponent. He gonna be stepping in a second.
Yeah. Tell him bring his ass.
Well, he gonna be stepping in a second, right?
Yeah.
But here we have a real fight, real training camp.
Yeah.
Real fight. Legit fight. Coming up February 15th.
Yeah.
On BLK Prime, man.
Absolutely.
Greg back in the ring doing a real fight, man.
Absolutely.
How did this come about? How did this come about, G?
I mean, it was a phone call, for real. After all the shit that was said a few weeks ago, you know what I mean? Somebody was being smart, I guess. I mean, let me put these two together. Got the call from BLK Prime. You know what I mean? It really wasn't hard to make. The fight was made within like 3 days. Easy. You know what I mean? It ain't too hard. As long as we speak in clear English, it ain't too hard. You feel me?
Now, for people that don't understand, you know, about what we're trying to do here is just give a platform for people like yourself, but young fighters as well coming up to have a platform to showcase their fighters, to showcase their skills and their talents. On BLK Prime, we have a platform that we could do it as much as possible. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And you are somebody that competes in the sport of boxing. You're a trainer in the sport of boxing. You know the sport of boxing. And we trying to do something a little different here in the sport of boxing, but as well as bring up the youth and give exposure to the youth in the sport of boxing, man. But how you feel about getting in the ring on February 15th in Atlanta, Georgia?
I feel great about it because, for one, I can still do what I do. I mean, I'm at the age where I probably shouldn't be fighting, but I mean, why not? This is what I love to do. This is what I always did since I was a kid. So, you know what I mean? Me getting in the ring and then on a platform where people can actually check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna cost them an arm and a leg. You feel me? And it's gonna be a real fight. We're gonna get it in. You know what I mean? I'm loving it right now. I love this type of situation because it's real. It's not some made up shit. We're not gonna get in there and pull punches. We're gonna really get in there and get busy.
Now, again, when you started boxing, Greg, just tell them a little bit of backstory about Greg Hackett when you started boxing.
I mean, I was 12 going on 13. I believe it was 1999. I was 12 years old. Jumped in the gym. You know what I mean? I fell in love with what was going on. Didn't have the biggest amateur background from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was a kid. I was a kid that just needed to be in the gym though. Keep me out of the way, stay out of the streets. It helped halfway. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I was influenced by the outside. You know what I mean? Got into trouble here and there. Did some things, turned pro in 2008. You know what I mean? I didn't have a manager, didn't ever have a promoter. You know what I mean? I really didn't understand. I was learning on the job. I was learning the business at the same time. I just took fights. I fought from 47 all the way up to heavyweight. You know what I mean? Because I love to fight. I didn't take too much damage. You know what I mean? People like to bid off my record and shit like that, but I really ain't take no damage. You know what I mean? I'm in good health. You know what I mean? I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I can't wait because it's something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gives people, opportunity. You got a big name here on these platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
you got a lot where people gonna be viewing with a magnifying glass. You're gonna be like, I gotta see Greg back up all that talk that Greg been talking. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure. For sure. But this is the thing. I've been doing it my whole life. I've been fighting my whole life. So to me, it's really not one of them things like where I'm all hyped up and riled up. This is just what I do, and it's what I want to do. So this is really for those people who get on the internet and they be talking, talking, talking. They never jump in there. So this is two guys that's not just talking. They're gonna get in there. So we really leading by example. You know what I'm saying? And like you said,
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, we putting on for the youngins too. It's gonna be some young boys on the card that y'all gonna like too.
Exactly, man. So now I gotta ask who gonna be training Greg? You know what I'm saying? We know you over there with Bozy. We know you got Boots over there. Who gonna be
Yeah.
training Greg Hackett, man?
Well, they had a different gym, to be honest. You know what I mean? They had a
Mm-hmm.
different gym from me. They gym like 30 minutes away from mine. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. Probably my old head, Mike Melvin. You know what I mean? He always been by my side for the last 10 years. So, you know what I'm saying? I probably had him rocking with me. We just gonna get ready. You know what I mean? I ain't really with all the fly talk. We gonna get ready. We gonna go in there and kick ass for sure, for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so you got to put on for the city of Philly. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially when there's a lot going on. They trying to play with us right now. We ain't going for that. And they know we not going for that shit. So, I
I
gotta I
mean,
gotta lead by example.
yeah. I mean, a Hall of Famer Tim Bradley said, "Man, Philly ain't looking too good right now." You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, hopefully after this I can get Tim Bradley next. You feel me?
Uh huh.
We go
Now,
Tim Bradley next.
and I seen you when we was in
Go ahead.
at the joint with the celebrity joint. When me and you was there. You
Yeah.
got in the ring with Shane Mosley. What Shane was talking about?
Shane kind of was still in. He was like trying to figure what was going on. But when I asked him about the fight, he said, "Yeah, man, I'll fight anybody." He's like, "I don't care. I work with anybody." So you know what I mean. But I don't know if they're gonna push for it or not. But we'll see what happens. We might
Yeah,
get catch.
yeah,
We might get catch him later on down the line too.
yeah,
I
for
like
sure.
I like the fight, so we here. We ain't going nowhere.
For sure. So this is man, how do you feel about this being a real boxing event? You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
And
good. That's the way it should be. That's
right,
the way it should be. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be no blown up gloves and all of that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It should be two men getting in there and giving it their all. All that other stuff I ain't really with. That shit Jake Paul be doing, fixing the gloves and fixing the events. Nah, this ain't one of those things. This is where you're gonna get a real fight. We're gonna get busy. You know what I
right.
mean?
But yeah, because you see people already, they say, oh, this is you got a brother. He said, oh, this is like Jake Paul type stuff. They don't
Nah,
understand.
nah, this ain't that at all. Nah.
They don't get it, man. They don't get it.
No, this
Just
ain't that.
just explain to them this ain't no Jake Paul type of stuff we got going on here right now.
Nah, if it was that, to be honest, if it was that, I wouldn't even do it. Like I wouldn't even get into that because that's just not it's not authentic. You know what I mean? This is something authentic and we gonna get it popping. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Real boxing rules, real
Yeah,
boxing times, real boxing gloves, everything legit, 100%. This is real boxing. This is not celebrity boxing.
yeah,
This is real boxing. This is real boxing rules. This is everything 100%, 1000% real boxing with real boxers on the card. This
for
is
sure.
not celebrity boxing, man. You don't play the sport of boxing. This ain't
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
This ain't that. This ain't YouTube boxing that we got going on. And in a second, your opponent will be in here in 1 second. He
yeah. He
said,
kind of he kind of stalling. He got to hurry up. He's stalling a little bit.
he's stolen. You feel like he's stolen now?
Yeah, he doing a lot of stalling. I don't like how I don't like how he's taking his time. I don't like that. Come on with it. You know what I mean? Come on with it. I don't like all the
Hey, Jay,
bullshitting
what you
around.
say? He's
Yeah, he doing a lot of stalling, bro. I don't like that. Come on with it. Let's get to it, baby. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes, sir.
It's
Now,
here
now, when you look at this, right? You train a lot of fighters. You know what I mean?
for sure.
And what have you learned from being younger and being in the sport to
I mean,
where you at right now as a fighter?
the main thing though is your health, taking care of your body. When I was younger, I did a lot of partying, a lot of drinking, smoking. You know what I mean? Just having fun and taking fights, like not really paying attention to my body and who I was and what I had going on. You know what I mean? So now that I'm older, I know how to pace myself. I know how to, you know what I mean, take care of my body, get healthy, and do what I gotta do.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right. So you already started training and preparing.
Yeah, I've been already working because we got a little situation in Philly between Gilly and Wallow. They got a card, you know what I mean? I'm supposed to be on there, so we see how that go. That's gonna be
Hmm.
like my little warm up, just something for me. You know what I mean, get my feet wet, even though I'm already ready to go. But I've been working a little bit.
So what you say? That's a tune-up?
Yeah, I'm getting me a little tune up. Go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and act crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna act crazy for the tune up, and then get ready for my guy on the 15th of February, and we're gonna
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
ball.
And
We're
and
gonna have a
and
ball.
and a big fight, a real fight, man. I can't wait, man. I'm super excited about this. People don't understand,
Yeah,
you know, if people don't hear names that they feel that they're familiar with, or don't understand. It's a lot of casuals in the sport of boxing. They don't
yeah,
understand the sport of boxing, man. And that's why what my plan is with BLK Prime for the young fighters that's coming up is to create a farm system. You know what I'm saying? Just like we got in basketball. You know what I'm saying? High school basketball is on ESPN. College basketball is on ESPN to get you familiar with them once they get to the pros. Same thing with college football, high school football on ESPN. Then they go to the NFL, and these endorsements are familiar with these kids, and now they give them the exposure that they need. In the sport of boxing, if you're not popular, again, I was just saying this before you came on, we got this situation with Tank and Lamont Roach. If
right,
you're not embedded in the sport of boxing, until this fight was even being talked about, most people didn't even know they fought in the amateurs. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Twice. They came to understand that once it was made clear that this is a possibility they could fight, and then some people was with the fight, some people wasn't with the fight, and then the storyline came up about them fighting in the amateurs. So for me, you know what I mean, I want to create a situation. I remember, I know you remember, we had Tuesday night fights, we had Friday night fights,
Yeah,
USA on network, you could tune in, you know what I'm saying, and all our favorite fighters, all the popular fighters, they all fought. Floyd fought there, Zab fought there, you know what I'm saying, everybody fought on these cards. Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones, Shane Mosley, they all fought on these cards. And most people don't, and I say this all the time, two of the biggest fights in boxing history took place on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hearns was on a Wednesday.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
On a Tuesday and a Wednesday, people don't even know that took place on those dates. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It has been relegated to just being on Saturday. And now when we have fights on Friday, it's laughed at. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? When you got a fight on Friday, it's like, bro, you must not be big time because you fighting on Friday.
mm-hmm.
That sounds ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? The NFL, they got games on Thursday, on Monday.
Yeah, yeah,
NBA games all during the week. The NBA
yeah,
is so ironic, it's so weird that when there's games on the weekend on the NBA, it feel weird because you used to it being during the week. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So why can't we have that in the sport of boxing? We can.
Hey, Blue, where you at, bro? I'm getting mad, bro.
Yeah. He's
Getting
stealing you out.
mad. I'm getting angry, bro.
Hey, let me tell him.
Get him on here, bro.
Got you.
Because he's stalling. He's scared of me, Blue. Starting that nervous shit already. I don't
He
like
getting
that,
nervous?
Blue. And I don't know why he getting nervous, but he getting nervous, Blue. I don't like it. That shit it's making me angry,
Hey,
Blue.
hold on. Let me see. Let me see where he at.
He doing a lot of playing around, man. A lot of playing around. Southpaw would never get in the ring with me. He's scared to death of me. He know what's going on. 7 grams is popping. I don't like all that stalling, Blue.
He's stalling you out?
Yeah, he making me feel weird. He making me feel like he gonna get to the press conference and just disappear on me. I don't know what's going on.
Hold on. Let me see. I just shot him a message, see where he at. Select the Styles brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on it to the super chat. Congratulations to Blue in the sport of boxing. I just posted this on all play. Salute. Appreciate you, Select the Styles. Yeah, this is gonna be huge, man. It's gonna be huge, man.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
It's gonna be huge.
It's for all the people. This for all the people that be talking too much. Like, you know what I mean? These for the guys that really need to get in the ring and stop talking. It's a lot of talking going on. Like, we need more action. So this is the beginning of the action. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it going. Stop all that talking.
That's what I'm saying. This he say coming right now. This gives a place for 2 things. Well, actually 3. Well, you already an established fighter. We got a platform for you. We already know that, right? But it also gives a platform for people to settle their differences, but get a check.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now you can get a check and have a real fight, a real boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't having celebrity boxing matches. This is real boxing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we got
coming
an
just for the day,
opportunity,
right? Yeah, I
and
got
we
it.
also have an opportunity to put on young fighters and keep them active. And without further notice, he's here. He's in the building. Your opponent.
Yeah. Get him in here. Now the Wi-Fi don't work. What's going on, Blue?
Yeah.
What's going on, Blue?
Hey, you frozen.
Yeah, now the shit froze up. What's going on, man? It's kind of shaky on his end, man. Hey, Blue, it's kind of shaky over there, cousin. Now this boy be going live all week. He be jumping on motherfuckers. Now today, the Wi-Fi acting crazy. We don't got time for that, Come on down. Bring your ass. What she say on Harlem Nights? Bring your ass.
We said, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bring your ass.
Yes, sir. Let's see what happened.
Come on, baby. I ain't got time. We trying to play around this shit. We trying to get it popping. The Wi-Fi ain't working this shit. What's going on, man?
There you go.
My bad. What's going on, man? You all right?
Come on, you gotta get that Wi-Fi together, baby. Come on now.
Yeah, I just pulled up to the house, man. I'm trying to make sure I got connected to it, man.
Yeah, I know. Come on with it.
So without further ado, we got a big fight. February 15th, Atlanta, Georgia. A real boxing match between 2 real boxers. With real boxing rules. In the building.
Talk to him.
In one corner, we got Greg Hackett.
Yes, sir.
In the other corner, we got Brian Norman Sr.
Yes, sir.
The father and trainer and manager of WBO welterweight champion Brian Norman Jr.
What they say? What they say? Put up, shut up.
Yes, sir.
And then what they say? Put up, shut up. Right.
That's what it's about.
It's go time.
All right. So hey, let's get this straight though.
Yes, sir.
I'm the one who I mean, a true TRU. Shout out to Coach Malachi at True Sports
Yeah.
reached out to my man, Desmond reached out to, whatever, we got this was cracking or whatever. But let's not get it twisted. It was my mouth. They kept this shit, they got this shit cracking now.
Hey, you can take all the credit, but
All right.
what I want you to also take credit for is this fight is in Atlanta because you don't want to come to Philly. Let's be honest now.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, they wanted me to come to Philly. I was like, nah, why would I do that? Them
he
niggas
gotta
don't, I
be
mean,
he
but
gotta
no,
be in his
no, but
comfort
see, but
zone.
listen,
He gotta
hold
be
on,
in his
hold on,
comfort
hold
zone. I
on.
got him, Blue. Already got him. Already
Oh
got him.
let's make this straight though. Let's get this clear.
So
Let's
The
see.
so
reason I
you ain't
don't
want to
come to
fight. You ain't want to fight in Philly.
the
Mm-mm.
reason I don't want to fight the Phillies because they're too emotional. You don't understand what my DM look like. These boys is they emotional, bro. They
I
like they whacked
understand.
out.
I understand. We ain't going. I understand.
Nah, straight up. I show you. These niggas are really whacked out, like straight up.
I understand. It's a boxing match. You want to
Yeah,
keep it boxing.
hey,
I
look.
got you.
I'm like this. Look. Just like with Greg Hackett, I was like, look, meet me in the ring. In the business that we in, there's nothing better to do than to get in the ring,
Yes,
hatch
sir.
out your fucking problems or whatever else. But these niggas in the DMs, they can't fucking fight. These niggas can't. They fans of another man. They fans of another man. They just running their mouth on some other shit. They not finna get in the ring and fight shit. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, I mean, you know what I mean? So I don't have time for that.
Right.
Atlanta, and my square, we ain't got to worry about them problems. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
I ain't even on that type of energy, on that type of time or nothing else. I was dropping the address to everybody to pull up on me, and I was telling them the gym was going to be empty, however they wanted it, because, again, I ain't on that type of time.
Hey,
So
let's
now,
cool with me
so now
though.
we got this fight. This fight is going to be at 200 pounds. A
Cruiserweight.
legit
Yep.
fight at
Right,
200 pounds.
right.
So everybody already started training. How's training camp going for you? See already.
I started Friday. I started just Friday, so it's only been a few days. I don't stay like I'm out of shape, but I don't. I'm good though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't stay. I ain't fucked up. I ain't never fucked up. Like I can always go. I can always get in the ring and go a few rounds if I had to at any given time anyway. So I'm a pretty. I took care of myself all my life. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't get fucked up. Like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I always been healthy. So I'm ready. I'm good. I just gotta shake off. I just gotta shake off a few crumbs, and it is
Hey,
what it is.
look how G looking at you.
I see him. Hey, look, watch this. I called for this shit, so hey, apparently I ain't worried about it.
Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue. That's
Uh,
just food. It's just food for thought. I get it. I
it's
get
a
it.
food for thought.
hey,
Yeah, he just
hey,
letting us know.
hey, Blue.
He just letting us know what the platter gonna look like.
Hey, look. I called for the shit, so apparently I'm not worried about it. And
No,
I
that was
got
smart.
another one on my radar after I get rid of him.
Right, right,
Ooh.
Right.
right,
Baby,
right.
don't go too fast. See ya.
Yeah.
Don't go too fast. Come on
What,
now.
what, what you say, G? He looking past you?
Don't go
Nah,
too fast now.
I never look past a man still fighting at 38 years old or whatever, still training. I
Don't,
didn't do that. I didn't do
don't go
that at
too
38
fast.
years old. I stopped boxing at 31 years old.
Don't go
Mm-hmm.
too fast now.
32.
We,
I was 32. I was 32.
yeah, yeah. We gonna get it popping though. This is something for the culture for sure.
Hey,
It's for the culture.
Greg,
Yeah.
I ain't got you your biggest payday, but you welcome though.
No, this ain't my biggest payday.
Yes, the fuck it is. You welcome
This ain't
though.
my.
Well, all
No, it's
right,
not.
all
It ain't my
right,
biggest payday. If that, hey, listen. You can say, hey,
all
listen.
right.
You know why I fuck with you a little bit though. Cause you a smart man. You a smart man. Cause if we gonna do it, let's do it right. I don't care nothing about the money and all that. Let's get it popping. I like
All
it.
right.
I love it. And listen,
All
I don't
right.
have no problem coming to Atlanta. I got family in Atlanta. I
Yeah,
love
you
Atlanta.
ain't
Let's
gonna.
get it popping.
Hey, hey,
Let's get
and
it
my
popping.
word on everything. You ain't gonna have no problems in Atlanta. You ain't gonna
We
have.
good.
Hey, look, you ain't gonna have no emotional niggas. You ain't gonna have
No,
nobody worried about the shit you been talking. You ain't gonna get none of that in Atlanta. You only get that shit in Philly.
I'm
You
just
don't
trying
get
to
that
figure
shit in
out.
Atlanta.
I'm just trying to figure out how you gonna go out and have a good time afterwards, and your shit gonna be ringing. I don't know how you gonna. Shit gonna be. He gonna be. Hey, Blue. He gonna be hearing all kinds of music and
Hey,
shit.
You remember to stand on that shit you saying.
Hey yo, hey Blue, he gonna be in the club. Hey Blue, he gonna be in the club dancing to a different beat.
Hey,
We
remember,
gonna,
stand on that shit you saying, all right? Stand on that shit you saying.
Hey,
Blue,
Hey, I
hey
already
Blue.
know the play. Hey, listen, I
What's the
gave you
play?
the play. I
What's the
gave you
play,
the play.
baby?
I'm not slow, but just remember, I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm gonna leave it
What's
at
the
that.
what's the play? What's the play? Give it to me.
Don't even worry about it. You just stand on what you say.
Hey, one thing about me and one thing you know, I'm a game dog. So we would let how long did negotiations take? It didn't take long, did it?
No, it didn't take long. I
I
knew
ain't do
what's it.
nothing.
Hey, look, I knew. Look. With the other guy, I said immediately that motherfucker ain't gonna take it. That motherfucker ain't gonna
Mm-hmm.
answer.
Mm-hmm.
With Greg Hackett, I said, oh, he coming. He gonna fight. I
I'm a
said
gangster. Yeah.
that.
We go rumble.
I said
Yeah.
that.
We
Now,
might. Hey Blue. Hey Blue. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
But wait.
Go ahead.
Let's not get it twisted. I also said your ass wasn't gonna pull up with that message I sent with that address either. You weren't coming for that. I already knew that
You
too.
sent you sent the message to another man, so I ain't even get it.
Nigga,
You
I ain't
said that
got your number. He know
you ain't
well, that's who I had.
all right, well, I'm gonna send you my number after this. I'll send you my number after this.
It's all good. Send me
We
your
can
number.
talk.
It's
We can
all
talk
good.
all you want now because we locked in.
so just a little backstory, man. How easy was it to make the fight happen?
Real
Super
easy.
easy. Super. Super.
Real easy.
When you got two dogs, it ain't gonna be too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
And I knew this was gonna tickle his fancy because he ain't been in the ring in a long time. He gonna have to knock some dust off. I get it, but at the same time, we gonna have a ball, man. Cause this is what it's about. We gonna really change what's going on with all this YouTube talk. There's a lot of YouTube talk going on.
I 100% agree with
It's
that. Niggas talk. They talk a
it's a
whole
lot of
lot.
it's a lot of
Now,
talking.
now, when you
We gonna
start
get it
making
popping.
motherfuckers do what Mike Tyson say and get hit in the mouth, then how much you gonna talk? You know what I'm saying? Put up a shit up there. How much you gonna talk? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
we gonna
are
get it cracking.
we part of the perfect sport, bro. You know, we talk a lot. You know, coaches talk a lot. Fathers talk a lot. Put up a shut up. I'm gonna put up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Hmm.
put my physical on the line. I'm gonna
Yes,
put
sir.
my reputation on the line. I'm gonna put all
Yeah,
of it on the line. My
yeah,
face, I'm gonna put it on the line.
yeah.
Now,
That's what
now,
I
now,
love.
y'all know, right? Come February 16th, somebody gonna have to answer big questions on these
Yeah,
Absolutely,
social media
yeah,
platforms, man.
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, you
Man,
know what? You know where
is
I'm be
that
at. I'm
pressure?
hey Blue. You know where I'm be at. Chicken. I'm be at waffles. I'm be at chicken and waffles getting it popping. I ain't worried about nothing. I'm be having a good time. You hear me? I'm be there. I'm be down in Atlanta at his favorite spot.
Hey, what you
getting
think
it
about
pop-
that senior?
I mean,
getting it
talk is
popping.
cheap. You gotta show me. I mean, I
Hey,
know this. I know
I'm
he's a
coming down.
survivor, and that's
I'm
what he
coming
do. He
down.
survived, but that might be
I'm
that might be
nasty
his
too,
best
cousin.
bet of what he is gonna do because he definitely ain't gonna beat me.
I'm nasty too, cousin.
What,
I'm
what,
nasty.
He better
how,
just survive.
how did
Nasty.
y'all come to the agreement of 200 pounds?
I mean, that's what makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know. We can go. I'm actually probably gonna be a little lower than that because I already came down a little more already. Like I said, I stay. I'm muscular anyway by nature. So when I started working out, like I dropped some pounds. Like shit, I'm at like 207 now.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be
So when
good.
I get to doing what I'm doing, I was at like 215. When I get to doing what I'm doing, this shit gonna fall off me. So I
Yeah.
probably gonna have to goddamn step on the scale with quarters in my motherfucking pocket.
Or we both just gonna come under light then. It might just be one of them situations. We might
Yeah,
have to
yeah, it's all good. Yeah,
we
yeah.
might
I mean, again, we're gonna make the weight. I'm not worried about the weight. The weight going
yeah,
that's not a problem.
that's not
I ain't
the
worried about the
issue.
weight.
Yeah.
Now, seeing, I know you said in your career towards the end you was dealing with vertigo. How was that situation?
How was it or is it?
How is it?
I can't say I ain't been hit upside the head in a long time, but I mean, as far as I know, I don't. The problem I was having outside the ring that I was still having, I don't have them no more at all. Like I had little episodes of shit outside the ring. I don't have none of that no more. That's how I found out I had. I found out I had it out. It was shit happening to me inside the ring, but I didn't understand. But it didn't happen to me outside the ring until after my last fight. I was walking my dog.
Mm.
So I was walking my dog. My dog was trying to wrap his leash around me, right? So he was going around me in a circle, and I was turning around just simply trying to get him to quit wrapping the leash around me so I can keep walking. Man, the world went like fucking. This shit was crazy. So then I would have a situation like with my deaths and shit. Like I couldn't when I reached for shit, like the death of it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't had that man. That's been it's probably been gone for about it's probably been gone minimum 11 years. So it probably lasts about maybe a year or two after I retired. It's been gone minimum about 11 years. It's been gone a long time.
Yeah. I was dealing with it for a while too, man.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I actually had an episode on Friday.
That's a scary. You had one on Friday.
Yeah, I just had one on Friday. Yeah.
You still dealing with it?
Yeah, off and on from
That shit is
football.
scary. That shit is scary. That shit is scary feeling, ain't it?
Yeah, it come out of nowhere, man.
Come out of nowhere, bro. Come out of nowhere. You be like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, but it's all good. I'm not me. You know, again, I'm not one for none of that. I'm here to test myself, and because I believe in what I say. I don't talk shit and just duck and run and duck and hide. I put my shit on the line.
Right, right. Mm-hmm. And this is huge, man. This is huge for a multiple of different reasons, man. You know what I mean? Because a lot of things today, especially in our community, it goes very sideways very quickly when people start going back and forth, right? And it can result in actual physical life loss.
Right, and that's why I be telling niggas I'm not on that personal shit. Yeah.
Right. So this gives the platform and the lane to be able to settle your differences and get a paycheck doing it.
And hopefully we can start a new trend. I mean, a new old trend, because YouTubers do it all the time and everything else. But hopefully we can start a new trend in boxing where coaches or anybody outside of it, and they got their own type of griefs, and it's a big enough grief where the world see and enough fans see, and they want to see it happen. They want to see it hatchet out. Like, quit talking shit. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm. And it gives a lane for it. And here's the thing: we're not dealing with YouTubers. We're dealing with boxers that's on YouTube. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. Right. Absolutely.
It's a massive difference. Then
I agree. It's a massive difference. There's a massive difference in this, right?
Yeah. People don't understand that we're not talking about YouTubers that's entertainers on YouTube that turn boxers. That's what Jake Paul did.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is not that. This is two boxers that happen to use YouTube as a sense of for social media purposes, just not, what I'm saying, not on here making a living. This is just to get the name, to be able to express yourself. There's a difference.
Right, absolutely.
And so this starts the trend, and this opens up a lane where, again, we get to have a lane where we can actually put on real undercard fights with the youth and fighters that don't get exposure, are not being able to be seen. Plus, we get to settle differences, and everybody gets a paycheck, and it sends a message to our community, man. You know what I mean? We don't have to turn to taking somebody's life. We can get paid to settle our differences in the ring, shake hands, and walk off and go back home to our families.
Right. Because I ain't never been on there. Every time them niggas hit me in my DM, I'm like, shit, I send them the address, bro. Pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know gun. Look, bro, I even had to convince niggas. I'd be like, bro, I'm not on no gun shit. I'm not on none of that. I'm not on none of that. Just pull up, nigga. If you talking big and dirty, whatever else, nigga.
Hey, Blue. He gonna need a gun for me, baby. He
look and see.
He gonna need a gun for me, baby.
2.1. What am I gonna need a gun? Hey, what am I gonna need a gun to do? To feed you off me?
Hey, go get you a gun, cuz.
So wait. I'm gonna need a gun to fend you off of me? You think you coming for me?
This shit gonna be different, Unc. I'm telling you, Unc.
So you think you coming for me?
Hey, Unc, it's not what everybody think it is. I'm telling you, Unc.
It don't matter. You can't come for me. You can't come for me.
I'm already on my way. I'm coming to Atlanta. I'm already
you
on my
can't
way, baby.
You cannot get in that ring and come for me. You'll see.
I'm already on my way.
We'll see.
So have y'all been, since this has been made and been a thing, have y'all been studying each other?
Who me?
I didn't.
I study boxing, so I already know what's in front of me. Big old juggernaut with the big old heavy arms, with the big shoulders. We gonna be walking in real slow. The punch is gonna be real wide and heavy and goofy, and I'm gonna be getting all in between that shit like electric eel. You gonna see me, Blue?
Well, hey, I tell you what. I tell you what. You look at it like this. Nothing you can study on me from my past is nothing like I am now. I don't move the same. I ain't the same. I ain't the same person. I don't deliver my punches the same. Nothing about me is the same. It's like what I'm doing now. In the last few days, what I've been working on is I make sure, because that's one thing I didn't do until the end of my career, and of course, unfortunately, I was unable to physically, do it at the highest level anymore. But was deliver the punches correctly, and you as a coach and a trainer, you know what you're looking for. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what you're looking for. You know the type of punch you're looking for. You know where you want that the punch delivered to. So I think this is a good plus on my side from where I was back then, outside
Mm-hmm.
of the physical and not being in the ring, and you know what I'm saying, not being tested in a while and not being hidden forever or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good on all of that shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hear him, Blue.
Again, last time I checked, this shit was because of me. So you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, brother, I'm not mad at you, and I'm
I, no, no,
happy.
I know you're not mad at me. I'm
And
just saying you saying that shit. You
I'm
said
saying you, but you saying that as if I would have ran. Either way, I'm sliding up. So I'm
I
here.
knew you, but bro, I told him you was gonna slide up. I'm just saying, don't
Cause you
act like
know,
you came for me and you make this shit happen. No,
no, I'm
you
not
said,
worried
look,
about. Go
you
ahead.
told me, you was gonna catch me in the parking lot, some shit. We gonna catch the fade in the parking lot. I'm
I
like,
said
nah, we ain't
wherever
gotta
you
do
wanted.
all that,
I said wherever you wanted to be. So you chose
right?
Atlanta, and you chose February 15th, and I'll be there, brother.
And that's what we
I'll be
did,
there.
right? Right.
Yes, sir.
So that's me making you put that shit where you saying that. That's not
We
you.
all
That's
bundle.
me doing that.
All right. Well, let's get it out the way right now. I appreciate you, brother. Let's
No
get it out the
Hey,
problem.
way.
what Arrow told Bud? You ain't got to thank me for this.
Yeah, you ain't gotta think it, brother. We doing it together.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Absolutely.
we
Senior,
doing it.
I saw earlier you said being a trainer now has opened your eyes to a lot of more different
A
things
lot.
in the sport of boxing.
Right.
And both of y'all are trainers now. So I want to get your thoughts on that a little deeper in that, and I want to get Greg's thoughts on that as well.
You say what about the opening thoughts on trying to be in the training and what else?
You said that, once you became a trainer, it opened up your mind to different things that you could have done in your career, that you could have added to your
Right,
career.
right, right. And that's just like I was just talking about. Like, you know what you're looking for. That actually helped my son get better too. I used to have him train younger guys and younger people because when you tell it to somebody and you know what you're looking for, it helps you know what you're looking for because a lot of times fighters think they're doing something when they're not doing what they think they're doing. So as a trainer, the more you see it and the more you know how you wanted to come off, you know where you wanted to come off, you can visualize yourself doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm,
being that you can envision yourself doing it, you can watch for the effects of it. You can watch, does this have this effect? Because like my training, I teach with effects, meaning you in the ring and you sparring. You hit a
mm-hmm.
motherfucker with this shot, watch how
Mm-hmm,
you act. Hit a motherfucker with this shot, watch how you act. Clear
mm-hmm,
difference. Clear difference. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Undeniable difference. So if there's an undeniable difference, there's no reason for you to buck what I'm telling you because I'm telling you this shit works. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right,
said, it's about punch delivery, it's about punch selection, it's about fluidness, it's about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So,
And
but
geez, say,
more so than anything, defense. I think defense has evolved from when I came up. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say how right now, but it definitely evolved because some of the defensive things that I teach now wasn't taught to me back in the day. You know what I mean? But defense have definitely evolved.
You ready? You ready to go, huh?
What?
You wait for the pool.
G,
Hey, Papa Craig.
G. So G, as a trainer,
Waiting for the
what
pool.
what what have you learned that you can add to your game as a fighter now?
I mean, all this shit is about timing. You know what I mean? There's a lot of timing involved. And I can't go in there looking for something because we never been in the ring with each other. So I can't look for him to do this. I can't look for him to do that. I'm gonna take whatever he give me. Whatever he give me, I'm gonna exploit. You know what I mean? That's how I'm going about it. I ain't about to go in there act like I've been in the ring with him before. I'm not gonna watch his son and act like he gonna fight it like his son because he not in his 20s no more. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go in there and just work off what he give me. Whatever he give me, I'm gonna take it. You feel me?
Yeah, because a lot of so you're not one of the people that say, let me study my opponent too deep
No, I
because they.
believe I believe in studying, but at the same time, I believe in being a chameleon. I'm gonna become what I see. You know what I mean? Whatever he put in front of me, I'll become that. So if he want to act crazy, we can act crazy. If he want to act like he got some sense, we gonna act like we got some sense. If he want to play chess, we can play chess. You know what I'm saying? I'm there for it all. I'm there for it
Hey,
all.
hey, it's another Philly fighter I knew that said that same thing. Said he got a whole bunch of tools in the box.
Yeah,
Said that when this
yeah,
happens, that happens, he's gonna pull his tools out. He said
yeah,
he's gonna pull out his screwdriver, his
yeah.
hammer, his goddamn drill.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm me though. I don't care about all that. I'm me. I'm gonna be me. Hey, I might go ahead and resemble a barber, give him a little shape up here and there. You know what I mean? Touch him, put a part in his head right up the
Hey,
middle.
Blue.
I'm gonna give him,
Hey,
I'm
Blue.
gonna give him the Mike Tyson part up the
Hey,
Hey,
middle. You
hey,
know what I'm
Blue.
saying?
Blue.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
Blue, he said he's gonna open up his tool boot and get all his tools out. He's gonna open up his tool boot. And get,
No,
His
I
two
ain't saying.
boo.
No, I'm going. I might
hey,
want to play.
look,
I might want to
and
play
then
barber that night.
Hey, listen, and then look, and then when the fight was over, he said, "Man, nigga wasn't good enough." But wait a minute, that was the best person. Look, he wasn't good enough, nigga. You get me somebody better than that nigga, my tool boot is gonna be full of shit. Well, watch me.
Hey, hey, I'm getting ready for
Hey,
Brian Norman Senior. So I don't. You mean all
hey,
that? I don't give a fuck.
hey. Philly been taking a lot of heat these days, man.
For sure.
Hey,
For
no,
sure.
no, but I don't know if you've seen it though. I've been on their side, but it ain't looking good today. I don't know if something new. I ain't been in the loop today, but it ain't looking good today for him. I mean, because he could have came out and said something about now. But I mean, all that like I said, that prima donna, you ain't got to say this and you ain't got to say that. All right, you gonna pay for that shit too. You know what I mean? But that's what it's like a spoiled child. When you give a spoiled child anything they want, they think they don't have to do stuff. They think they ain't got to do this and got to do that. You know what I mean? And that's how you acting like a spoiled child. Because to me, he could have simply just came out and been like, again, I'm on his side. I didn't think he was ducking nobody. I didn't personally think he was ducking nobody at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's starting to look that way today. It's starting to look that way today. Like, bro,
Right.
why you ain't come out and said, but man, give me this goddamn work? Because as you know, as soon as his interview came out, we came back immediately. It was like, nigga, we ain't turned shit down. What you talking about?
Right, right,
You
right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
Hey,
That,
well, I
that,
thought you was ducking me until you got on this call. It was taking you kind of long. You had me waiting for like 25 minutes. So
Oh
we'll
no,
see.
no, I didn't know how long y'all was on this motherfucker. I was driving. I just pulled up to the crib, bro. I ain't got no reason to duck. I wanted to make sure. Hey, look, I got a
I'm
bad
on some
habit of my
shit.
shit be choppy going in and out of shit like that. I
Yeah,
wanted
I
to make
know.
sure. I wanted
Yeah,
to
I
make
know.
sure for this announcement, I
Yeah, I
was
know.
set in place
Yeah.
that
Make
I'm
sure you
gonna whoop
fix them
Greg
habits.
Hackett ass.
Yeah, make sure you fix them habits, brother.
and see, have you been watching? Have you been looking at Greg and studying Greg's habits?
There's nothing to study. No, I don't know. No,
I like when they talk like that,
no,
Blue.
no, no. I
I
haven't. I
like when they
haven't. I
talk
haven't.
like that, Blue.
No, 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 no. If he's a 38-year-old fighter, right? Like he just said a minute ago, now this being real. If he a 38-year-old fighter, like he said a minute ago, he can't watch my son because I'm not in my 20s. I'm not nothing like my son. I'm nothing like him. I don't know what fight I can watch him or how I can watch him and see what he do. You can only go with, like, you know what I'm saying, with what you see. You know what I mean? I don't know what that man gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna be in shape. I don't know if he's gonna be out of shape. I don't know what he's gonna be. So there's nothing to study really. He's
Mm-hmm.
38 years old. There's nothing to study.
We coming to party, man. We coming to party
Yeah,
in Atlanta. That's what
yeah.
we coming to do. We coming to
Yeah, I mean,
party.
again, I'm with him. I agree with him on that. There's nothing I can
Hey,
study
hey, Brian
about
Norman,
Greg
you got a
to
lot
see
of
nothing.
cars. You got a lot of cars, don't you?
I do.
All right, well, I'm gonna need a driver after I beat your ass real quick.
You gonna need a driver.
I'm gonna need a good little driver, and I need you to show me all the hot spots.
Hey, you wanna drive my baby over there? You wanna drive that
Hey,
one?
what's that? The Dukes of Hazard? No, I don't
Nah,
want
that's
that. I want
the Camaro. It's
give
7.8
me
Camaro. You wanna drive that one?
give me something 4-door. I need a 4-door, man.
Oh
I'm gonna
man,
have to.
you gotta know I look real coupish, man, sleek and shit, man.
No.
Yeah, that.
I need you with me, man. I need you with me. I need a tour guide.
This nigga here, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
no.
man, but
So, Senior, how you get to this point where I asked this to Greg earlier, but how did you get to this point where you like, man, I got to make this fight happen?
simply because he again, I mean, I'm sick of people, particularly Philly niggas, for whatever reason. I'm sick of them being in my inbox talking all this shit. And he got on live. I'm trying to explain something, and he going off on some other shit. Like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? And he went, you know what? You can run the fade. We can do this. We can, all right, well, nigga, show me. So then, like I said, Coach Malachi came through, with the opportunity. He had already came to me on some other shit anyway. And then he was like, "You ain't gonna believe this. I got, to my dad, he was like, somebody reached out to me, blah, blah, blah. Dad reached out to me. He told me what was going on. It's on BLK Prime. I guess we gotta give a big shout out to that. We need to be saying BLK Prime name so
Yes,
everybody know
sir.
where to find this fight. They know what you're looking
Yes,
at.
sir. And the
Uh,
link for this fight and the link for BLK Prime is sent up in the chat, people. Click the link right
yeah,
now.
so BLK Prime. So shout out to Dad at BLK Prime for giving us this opportunity. Like I said, he reached out to Coach Malachi, who facilitated this, and well, I guess ultimately Dad is gonna facilitate it, but you know what I mean.
I got it.
He partnered it. You know what I'm saying? So he brought it together. He made it happen, and here we are today making this announcement, man. And me at 45 years old, like I said, wouldn't stand on business, stand on what I say.
Yeah, it, it,
Mm-hmm.
it's great, man.
Yeah.
And that
It
link,
is.
the
Hey,
link right there is in the chat, people. Click the link to BLK Prime. The link is right there in the chat. Click
hey,
the link.
how often do you see a son train his father?
I
I ain't
Man,
like
never
that.
seen that.
that's history.
That's
Yeah, I
history.
like
I ain't
that.
never seen that. He gonna train me. My boy gonna train me.
I like
That's
that.
history.
So Brian Norman Jr. gonna train Brian Norman Sr. and he gonna take me to the promised land.
Hey, how is that right now? Because I seen you already started training. How is
Yeah,
it?
we started training, but you gotta remember, man, my legs right now are fucking. You text me, I told you. I'm
Right, right,
fucked. Hey, bro, I'm fucked up right now.
right, right, right.
Hey, I'm sitting in this truck because I can barely fucking move, bro. I'm fucked up, but I gotta go get on my shit. I gotta go get on my shit. I gotta go back to get my run today. I can't miss my beat. I can't miss what I gotta do. So I'm gonna push through it tonight in a minute. Hopefully before it get too fucking cold. But I'm gonna push through it tonight, get my shit done, and I'm gonna make it happen. So we haven't actually started really official. No, he trained me yesterday and shit, but we ain't started really officially to get down to business because I gotta get the sortings out of the way. I told you it started Friday.
Hey, I
Mm-hmm.
got a question. I got a question.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do when it get to the point where your son gotta look you in your eye and say, "Dad, figure this shit out, man. You got to figure something out, man. This
You know
shit
what's
getting
you know
hot."
what's good about that? No, I don't have no problem with that. Now you know what's good about that? What's good about that is what I taught my son. I'm good at figuring shit out. I'm a
All right.
problem solver. My
I
son is
like
too.
that. I
Yeah, I'm a
like that.
problem solver. My son is too. We know. Look, I know mentally what to do. I know mentally how to do it. All I need to do is be physically in shape. The worst thing you can do, Blue, is be in the motherfucking ring and know what you need to do and be unable to physically do it. I can tell you that. The
I
worst
agree.
shit in the world.
I
Worst shit in the
agree.
world.
Yep. It's the
Worst shit in the
same
world.
thing. It's the same thing with football. You know what I mean? When I was playing, man, you the last person to know your legs is gone, and you
Yeah,
like, oh
yeah,
man,
yeah,
oh man, and that
yeah.
be the time right there. It's like you see it, and your brain is reacting, but your body just won't react.
It won't do it. It won't do it. So again, that's the worst thing in it. That's the worst place in the beast. So that's why I got to get myself in the best shape that I could possibly get myself in. So I ain't got no problems with that. It's a 6-round fight. I can do 6 rounds. I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do like 2 and 3 right now with no problems anyway. Now, y'all ain't gonna say no problems. Like yeah, breathing hard and shit, but I can get through them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I can get
And you
through them.
got
So
you got more than enough time.
absolutely, I got more than enough time. Like I said, I just didn't get the soreness out the way, clean my system of all the drinking junk. Hey, look. Hold on, that's one. Hold on, that's one.
Uh-huh.
Look, that's two.
Uh-huh.
look, that's three.
Yeah.
You gotta get that
Hey,
gallon in a day.
Hold up. Here
Hey
go
Blue,
four.
they
Hey,
been sitting in
yeah,
this
I got to
car
get my
for a
shit
month.
in, man. I got to get my intake in and clean my system out, man. That's what I'm working on right now.
Hey
I
Blue,
got to get this shit in and clean my system out, man.
them bottles been sitting there for a month, Blue. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you, Blue.
That the bottle been sitting there for a month.
That shit been in there for a month.
Hey. Now, actually, y'all did with the water boys down there. Wherever you at, you did with the water boys.
I don't know nothing about no water boys.
You know about the water boys, Blue?
Yeah.
The niggas who be selling the water on the highway. I just bought these for the water boys.
Oh, for sure, we got them. For sure.
Yeah.
They be selling the watermelon, the cantaloupe.
Yeah. So
Water.
I'm like, shit. Hey, look, I'm like, shit. I show love, and I need to get my shit together. But nigga, give me some of the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. February 15th, Atlanta, Georgia. BLK Prime. The link is in the
BLK
chat,
Prime,
man.
February 15th, Atlanta, Georgia. Coach Norman standing on business. All the people who want to see me get punched in the mouth, you come see me get punched in the mouth. All the people who want to see me punch somebody in the mouth, you come see me punch somebody in the mouth. All the people want to see me put up a shut up, you gonna see me put up a shut up. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody who want to see Philly against Atlanta, you get to see Philly against Atlanta. Whatever you want to see, whatever you pick your poison, whatever you wanted to do, you get to come see it right now. You feel what I'm saying? Live, front and center, whether you in the house, whether you on BLK Prime, I'm not sure what it called, $5.99, whatever it is on BLK Prime. What is it? $5.99 on BLK Prime. Whatever your poison is, come pick your poison. Come check us out. Show some love. Show some love to the supporters of the sport. Let us know this is what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? And really just really ultimately two guys trying to hatch out some shit in a positive way as opposed to on the streets talking about nigga, I kill you, I kill your mama, all that shit that we ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Just because we got differences anywhere else, we can take that shit out, like I say, in our perfect sport that we did with in boxing. We ain't got to take it out in the street.
Me and Greg talked about this earlier. I asked Greg about this, so I want to ask you so you can tell the people because people just to let them know this is real boxing. This is not celebrity boxing. Could you just attest to that? This is real boxing right here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's real boxing, man. It's real boxing. It's real boxing. It's two boxers. I'm not sure how long you've been a pro. I was a pro through my 20s to my 30s or whatever. I mean, I've been affiliated with the sport for 30 years, literally. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people who think I just fell out the sky. I did not just fall out the sky. I've been around for a long time. My son been winning and doing his thing his whole time. I mean, all the people who think, like I said, who think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and you get to come see for yourself.
Man, I can't wait. This is gonna be epic right here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. And like I said, hope we can start a new trend where you got some other people got their grudge matches. You know what I'm saying? Come out, make it into something that make yourself known and make it into something that people want to see. Stand on business. Stand on what the fuck you say. And shit, put your goddamn physical ability where your mouth is. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's what it's about.
So Greg, let me ask you, how this fight gonna end, Greg?
It depends on what type of mistakes he making that night. If he getting too cute, you know what I mean? I might have to chop him up and get him out early. But if he giving me a hard time defensively, I gotta find my ways. Then we'll go ahead and win by decision. I'll take either way, champ.
Well, I'm gonna be a realist. First of all, I'm gonna do my face. The motherfucker made him eat jabs all night long. That's first of all. I got a damn good jab. You'll see that. I think he'll eat jabs all night long. I got some shit that I tell my son to do that he cut shit up and he chop shit up. And I'm gonna focus on the same thing. I haven't started sparring yet, so I can't really give you. Again, I got the knowledge. I can't really give you on my physical of how it's gonna work out to that degree yet. But I'm gonna tell you like this: I ain't coming to play with him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming to play with him. Yeah, I stand firm on what I say, and I believe in what I say, and I ain't nobody motherfucking Rudy Poo ass, nigga or whatever. So we come to get his work.
Yeah, yes, this is a sanctioned fight. So people asking, will it go on your box rep?
Yeah.
Yes, it will be going on box rep. This
Yeah.
is a real
If you did it
boxing
already,
match,
share
people.
about it.
It will be
Yes,
going
sir.
on box rec. It will
Hey,
affect your box rec.
so when y'all call uncle, when y'all call dad, when y'all call whatever, just remember this dad standing on business now. I'm standing on business. Hey, I'm coming out. I'm coming to prove what I say against one of the best coaches, I guess, that give G Hackett the props for whatever. Shit, come show me what Philly got. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it'll be the treat. It'll be the treat before the treat. You feel me? Because
Mm-hmm.
2025, we looking to have Brian Norman versus Booth Ennis. So we'll be we'll take this one first.
You see where we at, Blue?
It'll be
Yes,
a step
sir.
in the right direction.
You see where we at, Blue? Now
Yes, sir.
the man just said his feet hurt, his back hurt. I hope he could get there, baby.
Hey, watch
Oh,
this. I'm a real. Let me tell you something. The good thing about me though, the good thing about me is I'm just gonna go right down to the basement and I can do this shit all night long.
all right, well, let's get it. I ain't got to go home. I ain't got to go home. I can stay right here if I want. The gym don't
That's
close.
what
It's
I'm just
24
saying.
hours.
I don't really
It's
have to. I
24
don't really.
hours.
You talk about what
It's
you saying?
24
I can do
hours.
this shit all night. Hey, look. I
Hey,
got standing up. I got matter of
hey.
fact.
Oh
Hold on.
shit. Oh
Hold on.
shit.
Let me get my
Oh,
old.
oh,
You know me. You know. Hey, I'm a
oh
show and
shit.
tell motherfucker. Hold on.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I gotta stretch this shit out.
Oh shit. What's up, baby? Oh, here we
I gotta
go.
stretch this shit out.
Tiger. What's up, Tiger? Oh shit. You got to show the heavy bag.
No. I'm just letting you know. What's up?
You
What's
say
up?
you
What's
gotta
up?
show the heavy bag?
Yeah, I seen him.
No,
I
I
seen
ain't
him.
gonna show you. No, what's up,
He got
boy?
the heavy
Yeah, all right,
bag.
boy.
He got the sit up
What's up,
bench in
boy?
there. I saw him. I saw him.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
I saw him
Hold
Friday
on.
night
Oh.
breaking. I saw him Friday night breaking the sweat.
Hey, man.
Hey, this
Listen.
is gonna be epic, man.
Hey, man.
This is gonna
Listen.
be epic.
Look. Y'all remember on
Oh
Rocky
shit.
when they had the goddamn state of the art type
Oh
shit and they
Uh-huh.
was
shit.
putting them together and shit.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
it's my state of the art type machine.
Oh shit.
Hey, look,
He
you
got the
feel me?
simulator in
Do
there. He
all
got
my
the boxing
exercises, bring
You
my
simulator.
got the
bitch over there,
simulator?
do my goddamn. Hey, you feel me? I'm right in the basement with it. I can do this shit all night long. I got my body. Y'all got to excuse the mess. Got my body. Hey, got my body pad. Yeah. Hey, look. The beauty of this,
Uh-oh.
my son is a fighter, so we
Oh
already
shit.
we already equipped with everything we need. You feel me?
Right, right.
Oh shit. Hey,
Hey, there go the
you know
blood
how
where I had to lay him down because I fucking passed out. Everything.
hey, hey Blue. Hey Blue. Hey Blue, you know how he gonna be doing his sparring, Blue, on the
How you, how you gonna do it?
on the virtual reality shit.
Hey, right there.
He gonna be sparring on
Hold on.
VR.
You see that right there? Gym Monster. Y'all need to look into this shit, man. Gym Monster, man. This shit take you through everything, bro. This
Yeah.
my shit, man. This my shit right here. There's so much shit I can do right there, man. I'm trying to do state of the art new shit. You feel me?
Right,
Yes,
right.
sir.
But it's all good, man. Of course, I can always go to the real gym too, but I'm just letting you know, hey, they're gonna apply your box, you know what I'm saying? Do my jumps and shit, my step ups, whatever I need to do, you feel
Right, right.
me?
Right. See,
Mm-hmm.
this is what I'm
When
talking
I
about, man. This changing the game, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, when I finish, I get to look at myself, see what I look like. I get to go there. Hey, look, I give him one Mike Tyson to come check me out. You feel me? My,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
little something, what's up?
He training with his
Absolutely.
idols. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I got my boy watching over me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It's all good.
Hey, this gonna be absolutely epic, man. I can't wait, man.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah, man,
absolutely
I
can't wait.
can't wait either, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're gonna get to answer some questions. We're gonna get to
Right.
answer some questions and everything else.
Facts. All facts, man. All
You
facts.
feel me?
Yeah.
See, I gotta ask you how you see the fight ending.
Um, I think it's going to end early, one way or the other, on my end, and meaning I'll take him out one way or the other early. That's my plans. Again, I ain't
Don't
been
try too
physically
hard
tested.
now. Or hurt
Listen,
your back.
I ain't been physically tested in a long time, so I ain't gonna sit here and make no. I like to stand on what I say, so I
Right.
can't make no outlandish ass prophecies at the moment. But when I go to get it up in the gym like I plan to do, then I talk some more shit.
Right. So now you say you want how often do you plan on sparring? Throughout the weeks.
Shit, I got to get there first. I got to get to that point first.
Slow down, Blue. You gotta get up out the wheelchair now.
You
Slow
said
down,
slow
Blue.
down, bro. You gotta slow
Slow
down,
down, Blue. You
Steve.
gotta get up out the wheelchair, baby. You gotta let him dust the
I got
bones
to get.
off.
Hey, again, listen. I, I'm real about what I say. I'm not at that point where I can be doing.
You froze it, see ya.
There go that service again. Come on now.
Hey
Come on
G,
now.
how many days a week you gonna train? You gonna spar, G?
Probably 2 or 3. I mean, I want to get active.
Mm.
I already sparred last week. I think 2 days last week. So we're gonna go ahead and keep it probably 2 days, 2 or 3 days every week.
Yeah. Well, again, that's the advantage you got on me. He stayed busy through his life. I did not, but I ain't worried about that again. Because again, I'm putting my face on the line. I'm putting my physicality on the line, and I'm gonna show what's up. Simple as that.
I ain't taking nothing away from my opponent. I'm gonna tell you one thing about Brian Norman Machine, right? And I know this. I know he a gangster. I know he gonna fight. And
Right.
that's why I like the fight. It's not a guy that's gonna run. It's not a guy that's gonna talk a lot of shit and then
I'm gonna
not pull
fight.
up. He gonna
Right,
fight. And that's
right,
and that's
Fight.
why we doing this for the guys who really pull up. This is for the
right,
people who really mean it. You know what I mean? That's
right,
standing on
right,
10. We're not
right,
just talking shit. We're gonna rumble. It's gonna be a
right,
great rumble. You feel me?
right.
Then he gonna chauffeur me around Atlanta and he show me all the hot spots. We're gonna have a grand old time, baby.
Hey, hey, blue. The ambulance gonna chauffeur him around Atlanta to Grady Memorial Hospital. Listen, he gonna listen.
Look, my dad saved his
He
son.
gonna get a
He talking
tour.
about what's up, Juice? I said, it ain't
Hey,
Juice.
listen,
That's
blue.
his
He
son.
gonna get a
Oh, that's
tour of
Juice.
the
I
nightlife
said,
of the
Dad,
city
that's his
lights
son.
out the back of out the back of the
On the back of
ambulance
the
as he
ambulance, bro.
cruised around the city.
I ain't never been in no ambulance and I ain't getting in one. Fuck that.
Hey, see ya.
Fuck that.
Are you at some point gonna spar Junior?
Hell no, fuck that. No.
He said he ain't let him get his lick
He ain't
back.
Nah,
letting him in.
last time I sparred. Now let me tell you about that. I used to spar him. I stopped. Last time I sparred him, I was 16. He was 16 years old. Remember, I had vertigo now,
Uh-huh.
so I was sparring him. I couldn't hit him hard as I wanted to hit him because I was big as shit. So I couldn't hit him as hard. He was like,
Oh, look at that service again. Look at that service again. God damn. Let's get it,
"Can you
baby.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you
Hear
now.
me?"
Can you hear me?
So
Yep.
he was fucking cracking, man. That motherfucker, he hit me in the behind my motherfucking ear one day, boy. That shit was stinging my head to my goddamn. And that shit had me put.
Oh, you breaking up.
You hear me?
We can hear you
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I said that shit fucked me up for 3 days. That motherfucker had me stinging down from my neck to my damn toes, my head to my toes, man. I said, nah, hell nah, because I couldn't hit him back either. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I can't hit you back like I want to hit you. So I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that shit, bro.
right,
So
right,
nah,
right.
that's over with.
Man, this gonna be epic,
Yeah,
man.
nah, be fast as fuck. That's for people. That's a lot of youth in that ring, bro. B is a
Right,
lot of youth. If you watch him move and watch how active he is, he's a lot of fucking youth.
right.
Youth. He's a lot of youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot of gorillas around me, so I'm gonna be getting ready, baby.
I mean, that's what's up.
I got one right here, father and son duo.
That's
I
what's
got some
up.
guys over there. I got a lot of work, baby.
Hey man, congratulations, man. Do what you need to. Hey, do what you need to do, but they're not gonna matter because they're not gonna be the ones in the ring with you on that night.
No, you know I know better than that. I got
Hey, they're
27
not gonna be able
fights.
to
I
get
ain't
the
worried
ring
about
for
that.
you. They're not
I
gonna
ain't
be able to
worried
get the
about
ring
that.
for you either.
I ain't worried about that. I think you might need a tag team partner though.
I ain't worried about it.
If your back start acting up, you might have to tag
If your
somebody
back
in,
start
baby.
acting up,
Well, first of all, I never said nothing
Hey
about my
Blue,
back. I
hey
never said
Blue.
nothing about my back. I said my legs. I
No,
never said my back. My
no,
back is fine. I
your
said my
back
fucking
gonna
legs are fucking fucked up.
your back gonna be in the issue. The back gonna be the issue when you get in there with me. He gonna say, "Hey
Nah.
Blue," he gonna say, "I slipped my disc."
that's what.
What you gonna do? Hit me in the kidney or some shit? Hey, y'all some dirty
No,
ass fight with you. Hit me in the nuts, hit me behind the head, hit me in the kidneys or
no,
some shit.
No, it's gonna be a mean ass uppercut. It's gonna send shockwaves through your
Hey,
spine.
long as you keep that shit legal, just do me a favor and keep that shit legal. We
I
good. Don't
got
hit
you.
me no nuts.
No, I
Don't hit me
got
no
you.
nuts and say it was a
I
mistake.
got
Don't hit me
you.
behind the
Take it.
head. Say it was a
Take it.
mistake. Don't hit
Take
me with no fucking kidney punches. I don't want none of that shit. As long as it's legal and legit,
it.
have at it. Let's get it.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, what my,
what did Junior
What's
think
up, boy?
about this? Hey, Greg, did you tell Boots you
Hey,
doing this?
no, I ain't talked to Boots yet. I'll probably talk to him tonight or something.
Yeah.
this nigga gonna
Hey,
be like, kick that motherfucking ass.
what my old head used to say, I'm fair, but I'm firm.
I'm free.
This nigga's gonna be like, kick that motherfucking ass. He be talking shit.
Hey, hey,
Hey, hold
what
on,
Junior
hold on,
say?
Greg,
What
Greg,
Junior say
Greg,
about this?
Greg. You
Yo,
in the fucking gym? Ask the motherfuckers what the world want to know. Do he want to fight Virgil or not? Yes or no? Simple as that.
the who wanna? No,
Oh,
Boots.
listen,
no,
it's
he
a,
not Boots Jim.
I broke all that down. I broke all
So
that down
does
on
he
my
want to
page.
fight him? Yes or no?
This was the
They,
whole
they,
thing.
they
When
just
the,
announced Virgil. They just announced Virgil fighting Israel Majimov.
I'm gonna give y'all something
Oh,
quick though.
what? For real?
Yeah, they
I'm gonna
just Turkey just announced it right now.
I'm gonna give y'all something quick. Boots just fought July, then he fought again in November. His whole thing was he was chilling. He never knew that they would not that he never knew. He said that he thought that they was in negotiations or whatever. Next thing you know, they saying he ducking. He like nobody never said I was fighting him. Nobody never, you know what I'm saying? His whole thing was nobody never said if it was on or if it wasn't. Now
That
he,
shit don't sound right, dog.
I know, but what you want me to do? But Hart, can we be fair about this? I'm not doing this business. Cause you see how easy it was with me, baby. That's
I
all you
got
got to worry about. You got to
so
worry
you
about
understand.
Van
So
Ham.
wait. And what? Listen, I'm glad you said how easy it was with me and you. We some old niggas, and
We
we from the
old.
old school. Listen,
We from the
and it
old school. You right.
wait, and that's exactly how I should go. All this other shit, I don't be understanding. I don't understand all this other stuff. You know what I'm
His,
saying?
listen, from my understanding, you know how. All right, so all right, let's break it down like this. When you did your son's first 12 round fight, how long did y'all train for that fight?
12 round fight. That was with Santillan. That was his first scheduled 12 round fight. But you got to think we only had 1 month. We only had 1 month because he had
All
fought
right.
in March, and we trained for 1 month. That's it.
All right, so y'all had 1 month.
Right,
Boots trained for 10 weeks for both fights he just had, right?
right.
Where the man get a break at?
So
Where did
you
he get a break?
saying, so you
I'm
saying
not
he need a
saying
fucking
nothing.
break? He
No,
said,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is a guy that fucking trained 3 times a day. This a guy that trained 3 times a day.
listen, I'm glad you said that. Right, he trains any fucking way
No, I say he trained 3 times a day.
for that. Okay, but according to him, that's his lifestyle anyway. He's always in the gym.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. How we know this guy ain't playing on? I don't know. I don't know. All that was told to me was he said, "Gee, I ain't even been talking about boxing."
Greg, it
So
ain't
for the
looking
listen,
good,
listen,
dog.
hold on, look, Blue. This is the first thing he said to me, Blue. He said, "Gee, I ain't even been talking about boxing, right?" He said, "Everything that you seen on the internet, don't believe it." That's what he said. So if he's saying don't believe it, that means he not really the one saying, yeah, it's gonna be a fight. It could have been Eddie
This
just
shit.
saying, yeah, he's gonna take it. I don't know. I don't
Hey,
know.
well, just know this. Just know this. I've been out here backing him, but right now it's not looking good.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
the one that's been out here backing him.
whether it look good or not, on February 16th, you ain't gonna look good. I don't give a fuck about all that. You not gonna look good.
That was a
I
great
want that one.
comeback. Hey,
I
look,
Yeah,
see.
that
look.
was great. Yeah, that
Hey,
was a great
that was
comeback.
a great comeback. So let me ask you a
Yeah.
question,
You not gonna look good.
Greg.
What's up, gangster?
You remember that thing you had on your lip, right?
Yeah, that was just a scar from when I got cut.
I want you to get used to that shit because you're gonna have one on the other side too, okay? you gonna get you I
Hey,
want you to get used to that shit, all
hey,
right?
Hey.
hey, Blue Blood. You ever see a raccoon fix cars? What you talking about? Let's get it. Let's get it, Blue. What you talking about? Let's get
Hey.
it.
Yo, this gonna be goddamn epic, man.
Let's get it,
Let's get
baby.
that work, man. Let's get that work.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Philly versus Atlanta.
Let's
Only
get it.
difference is ain't no niggas standing behind me. Ain't no niggas in the comments talking about not my niggas.
No,
I
we pulling
appreciate
up.
if I got any fans or whatever that say that's about me. I really appreciate y'all. But not my niggas. These niggas ain't nobody
Hey,
standing behind me. Ain't
hey, I
nobody
ain't
in the
worried about
gym gonna be
nobody.
behind me ever. It's gonna
Hey,
be
we
me and
pulling.
it's gonna be my son. That's
And
about
we
it. You feel what I'm saying?
and fuck it, I'm gonna bring my son. Fuck it, we just making a family
Run
affair.
that. Run
Fuck it.
that. Make sure you
Yeah,
bring your
so
motherfucking son. There you go.
I'm
That's
bringing my
gonna
Bring
be
your
son.
legit.
goddamn son. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Now,
Run it.
so how y'all both gonna feel making this? When you saying you've been out the ring longer than G, how
That
you
nigga ain't out
feel?
the ring. He just fought this year.
No, that's what I'm saying. You've been out the ring longer than him. How you gonna feel making his ring walk and everything? What the family think about this?
I think everybody think I'm crazy because you gotta remember what I was going through at the end of my last. Ain't nobody gonna say it. I mean, one thing about me, ain't nobody gonna say shit to my face. Period. Don't
Right,
nobody
right,
really
right,
say, yeah, don't nobody really say shit to my face. So you have to read them. You know what I'm saying? You got to read them how it is or whatever else. But I don't think nobody agree with the shit. I think B do. I think Junior do. I think my son do. I don't think outside of Junior, I don't think nobody else agree with it at all.
no,
Yeah. People,
Yeah.
the truth is, Blue, people not gonna understand. So that's
right.
what you gotta understand about boxing. Like a lot of motherfuckers not gonna understand and not gonna get it. And that's why they really supposed to just go ahead and just check it out. Because they don't understand. And
Hmm.
it's really about some love shit, man. It's really about the love of the sport. Because at the end of the day, people get hurt all the time, and one of us could get hurt. But it's just that feeling, like you said, taking that walk, getting in that ring, hearing
Hmm.
your name be announced, and going there and competing. It's no feeling like that. There's no feeling like it. So
Right.
let's get it.
Now,
Hmm.
when you was asking me, my experience, Blue, as you seen, I went to this won't be against me. So I've been out there a lot. I had 30 fights. I'm a fighter. I'm a veteran of 30 fights or something like that, 28, 29, something like that fights, right? So
Hmm.
with that being said, I got a lot of experience with ring walks. That's whether good or bad. I'm not one of them guys that even get caught up in none of that shit. I'm just about business. I always been that way. Like you put me there. I'm not a nervous type person. Um, Especially now in my old age. I'm not a nervous type person. You just put me there and let's make it happen. Let's get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Like for example,
Look at
a
my son right
mechanic.
there.
You got a guy.
That's
I'm
your son.
sorry. Example, you got a
Yeah,
guy fixing
yeah,
on
that's
your
my
car,
son.
right? You want a motherfucker that fixes your car that he ain't got to hesitate. He ain't got to be looking around. He get right to it. He know the fuck he doing, right?
Hmm.
I try to be that way in any situation about something I know. You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
that's
right,
what I do. Like, yeah, I'm a professional. I'm a professional in about everything. So I know how to conduct myself on different realms, on different sites, on different nights. So I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do my thing. My trouble and problems is gonna come out here. You know what I'm saying? Pushing myself to the max and get my blood pressure to the max and these old ass legs moving and shit like that.
Hey,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
just
right.
all you gotta do is leave them white women alone. He gonna be cool, baby.
I don't hey, you ain't even got to worry, but that's your hey, we all know that's your shit.
It ain't me. That's all. It ain't me, baby.
Hey, hey, I bet you was a back page goddamn peddling motherfucker with you, boy. You
No,
stole the back page.
no, not me, baby. Not me. I still got my boyish looks.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, this is gonna be epic on so
Yeah,
many
man.
levels for so many different reasons.
Yeah,
You know
man,
what
but
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, it brings out, it get people to get a look at me. They want to talk this shit about me. Well, guess what? You know what I'm saying? You sit behind a computer typing, the ones who want to talk shit, the ones who want to support. Again, I appreciate you wholeheartedly, like seriously, whether I know you or not. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the respect of the sport and appreciate the respect that I have put into the sport and the time I done put into the sport because only people who don't understand it or can't even fathom it would disrespect it. You know what I mean? I don't understand people disrespecting real actual fighters we give our life to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like we
right,
miss our money. I don't know if y'all noticed. I just swiped my phone about fucking 5 times since we've been on the phone missing calls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
So
right,
we miss time, money. We this is a lifestyle. You know what I mean? So when
right.
it comes to this shit,
Realize
See, that was another one. We make a lot of sacrifices for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we make a lot of sacrifices for this shit. And to get it cracking, get it popping, for somebody to sit around eating fucking donuts and shit, and typing and shit, talking about what we need to be doing, what they seen 30 years ago, how long they been a fan. Nobody give a fuck how long you been a fan. You're not doing it.
Right.
Just because you've been you got police officers that been police officers for 50 fucking years. That don't mean they're a good one. That don't mean shit.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, man, it's all about what you put into this shit, man. So we put our life into this shit, man. Like you said, anybody can get hurt at any given time. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But this is gonna be epic, man, because
Absolutely. I'm coming to work, man. I got a little over 2 months to get my shit together, and I'm gonna get my shit together, and I'm coming with the best I got. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other way to come back after 13 fucking years. Well, I'm sorry, it'll be 14 years then.
yeah, I absolutely can't wait, man. I can't wait for the atmosphere and what we have in store for the event itself. You know what I mean?
Right.
And again, people, the link is right there in the chat. Click the link, subscribe
BLK
to
Prime, check it out, $5.99. BLK Prime. It's less than a motherfucking meal at McDonald's or Burger King. BLK Prime. A 4 for $4 plus $2.
It's right there, and the link is right there in the chat, man. Click the link and subscribe.
Shout out to BLK Prime and Dez, man. I appreciate you for the opportunity, man. Let's get it done. And then I really need to get this other one done. That's my biggest feat. I need that in my life. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna kick Greg ass, but I don't necessarily need Greg in my life. I need that other one in my life.
That other one is gonna be huge too, man.
I need that. I need that in my life. Greg ain't get enough for me to like, want to fuck him up there. Like, I'm gonna do that just for GP. Hey, look, off GP.
He's doing it for GP. Just for GP, G.
That's for GP. I'm a fuck Greg.
Hey, Blue, you ever seen a motherfucker in a one-on-one that look like he got jumped?
Hey, look, but Blue, let me tell you what's gonna happen though. And it's on everything I love. What's gonna happen is the other motherfucker, the other bald-headed, milk dud head looking little motherfucker, gonna see what I do to this motherfucker, and that motherfucker gonna swear, man, I'm too good for that old goddamn clown show type shit. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. I'm too good to be fighting on that type of shit and this and that. When he already agreed, he already said he gonna be down. But you watch what I tell you. When he see what I do to this motherfucker right here, he gonna say, shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hey, that motherfucker go back. Hey, listen. That motherfucker gonna go back to Spain where there ain't no internet.
I got him.
Hey, man, what you say? You doing this for GP? G, what you think about that, G?
Hey, he supposed to talk like that. It's gonna be in his neighborhood.
He got to back it up.
He got to, baby. Better do something.
I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna back it up for sure.
I'm letting this shit fly,
hey,
bro.
You're right. I gotta back it up. The pressure is on me. Again, I don't know if y'all heard me earlier today. I put all that pressure on my son. I'm putting it on myself. The pressure is on me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dude, that's what I wanted to ask y'all. Do y'all feel pressure?
Nah,
I don't. I don't.
It's just, you know why? Because
it's another day.
Brian Norman Sr., he been on them stages. I've been on them stages, coaching and shit like that. I think it's more pressure being a coach. Being a fighter, honestly, when you've been doing it for so long and you've been up against so many different things, to be honest, man, we get ready to have fun, man. This shit get ready to be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm not pressured at all. I'm cool. I'm chilling.
And once again, people, for the people asking, it's gonna be February 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. February 15th, Atlanta, Georgia.
But if you can't make it to Atlanta, Georgia, you can catch it on BLK Prime, $5.99. BLK Prime, let's get this straight. That's a gallon and a half of gas. That's 2 gallons of gas.
Yep. Hey, the link is right there in the chat. All you got to do is click the link, and it take you right to BLK Prime. The link is pinned up in the chat. All you got to do is click on the link and subscribe. The link is right there in the chat. It's easy to do. The link is right there in the chat. Click the link and subscribe. February 15th Atlanta, Georgia. We're gonna have Greg Hackett versus Brian Norman, and this is just the beginning announcement of the card itself, right? And we're gonna have other fights on the card on the undercard, youthful fighters that you can identify with as well on the undercard as well, right? This is gonna be huge, man.
Come check out the Timu Bill Haney. The Timu Bill Haney in his first
The team
fight
move Bill
back.
Haney.
The Timu Bill Haney. Come check him out.
Let's get it popping.
Hey, hey, and Tim Bradley said he want that smoke with the winner.
Who
Yeah.
said that?
Tim
Yeah.
Bradley.
Tim
Yeah.
Bradley ain't saying no shit like that.
Tim
He
Bradley
gonna have
want
to.
that
He ain't got no.
smoke.
It's gonna be a lot
Tim
of pressure
Bradley
on
don't
Tim.
want no smoke with this one right here.
It's gonna be a lot of pressure on
Tim
Tim.
Bradley won't even look my motherfucking way. He won't even come this way around here. But hey, without them people around him, he ain't coming this way. He ain't looking this way. Tim Bradley ain't coming around nowhere.
Tim Bradley want that smoke. That's what he
Tim
said.
Bradley don't want no smoke. He want to goddamn sit. He want to sit up on that fake ass legacy of them fake ass wins. That fake ass win. I'm sorry. That fake ass win he got over Pacquiao, and that's where he gonna stand behind. That's what he want to sit on. You feel what I'm saying? And that's
Hey, Blue.
where. Listen, that's where the pressure or putting up or shutting up come up with us. How many coaches have you seen hit the bag, Blue? However many gyms you've been in, you haven't seen a coach hit the bag for more than 30 seconds. You haven't seen the coach spar for more than 1 or 2 rounds or whatever, even if it's just moving around. That's because we hide behind certain shit that we cannot do. We can teach it, but a lot of times we can't do it. You feel me? I'm here to prove I can do what the fuck I say and what I teach. Because
Hmm.
I believe, hey, that's
That's
not to
why
say
when
I
I go
even
to
know
the
I can. Hey,
gym,
look,
I'm
wait,
getting a heavy
hold
bag
on,
in
listen.
4 minutes.
Coach, that's not to say that I can, but I believe I can.
Hey, we gonna get it popping. Fuck all that. We gonna get it popping.
We
This
gotta
shit going
remember
down.
I'm a realist. I told you I keep it real about my shit. You feel me?
Yeah, fact,
You
fact.
ask me, nigga, hey, nigga, what you gonna do? Shit, nigga, I don't know yet.
It's going down. I know that.
Give me a minute,
Hey,
I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah.
hey, at least you keep it in 100.
Yeah.
I always keep it 100. It ain't no other way to keep it but 100. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts, all facts, man. But yeah,
You
so
hear me? Ain't
February
no other way
15th,
to keep it but 100.
absolutely. But February 15th, Atlanta, Georgia, we getting it in, man. This is just the announcement for the card right here. We're gonna have more to the build up for this fight and the fight card itself. So make sure y'all tune in, man. The link is right there in the chat. Click the link, subscribe to BLK Prime, February 15th, Atlanta, Georgia. Once again, this fight will be going down, man. The link for BLK Prime, if you can't be there in person, you can click the link right there and subscribe to BLK Prime, man.
Hey,
It's
All
right
day.
there.
what I need some of the fans to do that believe Tim Bradley can beat me also, I would like y'all to flood his shit and tell him to come whoop my ass because he won't even talk my way. Please tell Tim
Hey,
Bradley to come face his fears and come whoop my ass because he will not whoop my way. I think
hey,
y'all believe in Tim Bradley more than he believes in himself, okay?
hey,
Tim
hey. He
Bradley is
want.
hiding behind that fake ass win to Pacquiao. Go flood Tim Bradley. Say, man, you go shut that motherfucking Norm up. Go tell him to come shut me the fuck up, please. Because again, I'm just gonna kick his ass just for the hell of it, and I'm gonna get somebody else next.
Hey, I want. If he want, and he want Tim Bradley, I want that boy Southpaw from Chicago. Southpaw TV.
Southpaw.
Yeah, I
Oh
need that.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
shit, my boy Southpaw. He gonna hear
yeah.
that shit.
I need
Hey,
that.
hey, hold on, Greg.
I need it.
Greg. We saw the video. Come on, Nas. Come on, Nas.
Cause
Come
what?
on,
Cause,
Nas.
cause he know what I was trying to say. He's this boy playing around. He doing all this. Now you see how you said you sent the address. All he was saying was come to Chicago. Come to Chicago. A lot of bullshitting. A lot of
Hey, I don't
bullshit.
know.
And then
Hey, look,
listen.
man.
You know why he don't? And you know why he don't come
South
to
Park
Philly?
gonna be at your ass, man.
No, he could. No, but that's all he do. He talk. He would have never did what me and you about to do. He would have never
Well,
did
I
that.
tell you what. Well, hey, maybe possibly we can get him on the platform under that somehow. You know what I'm saying? With you and him.
All
Maybe
right, let's
possibly
get it.
we get it next year. Maybe possibly we can get that done
Let's get it.
Let's get
if
it.
the fans want to see it.
But I
Let's get it.
appreciate y'all coming through, man.
All right, man. I
February
appreciate you too,
15th.
Blue. I'ma holler at y'all.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
Okay.
sir.
right, Blue.
Appreciate you. All right.
All
All
right.
right, y'all.
All right.
As you see right there, man, February 15th. That's just the beginning. Click the link, subscribe to BLK Prime. But as I told you guys, that's something different. We're doing something different with that situation, right? But we also going to have up-and-coming fighters and fighters that you are familiar with on the card as well. This is just the beginning of it. This is just the beginning of it, right? You're going to see the names that you want to see on the undercard, up-and-coming fighters on the undercard. We're going to make it happen, man. We're going to make it happen. We're not opposed to working with no promoters, no managers, nobody. Anybody they got a slot, they want to put their fighters on their cards and keep their fighters active, right? You know, we're going to put, we got slots open for fighters for the undercard. We're going to make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? And we're going to open the door. It's a platform. Y'all got to understand. It's BLK Prime. Click the link, subscribe to BLK Prime. Click the link, subscribe to BLK Prime. As you see, Greg Hackett, Brian Norman, they're going to get paid. They're going to get paid. This is a real boxing match. They're going to get paid to be on this card, right? For the first time, you're going to get the father trainer versus a trainer that been going back and forth, and we going to pay them to fight in a real boxing match. It's a real boxing match, a real weigh-in. This is not a press conference. This is just an announcement. They're going to have a real weigh-in, a real press conference with real fighters and real undercard. Right? So that's what this is going to be. Okay? This is not a gimmick. This is not YouTubers. You're going to see real fighters on the card in real fights. And if you're a promoter, you're a manager, you want to work with, you need a slot to put your fighters on, we will be available to put your fighters on in those slots. Salute to my brother Quincy Carter in the building in the super chat. He said, Blue, you think Eddie advised Boots to turn down Ortiz fight? I do think, Quincy Carter, that Eddie Hearn has lost confidence in Boots. I think he lost confidence in Boots. Yeah, Memphis 10 well, I seen it. I think he lost confidence in Boots, for sure. For sure, I think Eddie Hearn has lost confidence in Boots. 1,000%. And I think that, you know, he saw that fight and he's like, he's hesitant now. He don't want to take no losses. And I think that he's very hesitant right now, unfortunately. And I don't know what happened with the negotiations with Boots, but it don't look good. It don't look good, period. So, again, man, I need y'all to click that link, subscribe to BLK Prime. The link is right there in the chat. Click the link, subscribe to BLK Prime, man. We got this Turkey Al-Sheikh card. He announced it. It's going to be Artur Beterbiev versus Bivol rematch. Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker, as I told you. Shakur Stevenson versus Floyd Schofield. Carlos Adames versus Shiraz. You're going to get Virgil Ortiz versus Israel Madrimov, which is strange because Israel Madrimov was supposed to fight Sorha Boachar. That fight was already done. Don't know what happened with that. You're going to get, this is crazy. You're going to get Buatsi versus Caleb Smith. That's a beautiful fight. Then you're going to get Big Zilly Zhang, as we knew, versus Khabib. That card is massive. That card is massive. That's a massive card. That is, I thought Turkey Al-Sheikh was losing money card. I thought they said Turkey was losing money and out the business. This card is massive. The opening fight is Zilly Zhang versus Khabib. Then the next fight is Joshua Buatsi versus Caleb Smith. Then the next fight is Virgil Ortiz versus Israel Majimov. Then you got Carlos Adames versus Shiraz. I think that Majimov versus Virgil Ortiz should be ahead of that. I actually think that Buatsi versus Caleb Smith should be ahead of that. You know, I think Carlos Adames versus Shiraz, I think that should be the second fight, second open. Shakur and Schofield, Joseph Parker and Daniel Dubois, and Beterbiev versus Bivol. And they told you Turkey is losing money. Mr. Holmes, I'm with you. Shut up and live. What's up? Mr. Holmes, I'm with you. I'm with you, Mr. Holmes. I think that Israel Majimov is going to beat Virgil Ortiz. Nick J, they must have paid that man some step aside money. They must have paid that man step aside money because he for sure they were supposed to fight on Tyson Fury, and they're supposed to fight in 3 weeks. What they were supposed to be on Tyson Fury Usyk card. Israel Majimov versus Serhal Boachuk. They were supposed to be on Fury that undercard. So they must have paid that man some good old step aside money. Or man, he pulled out like he ain't want no kids. Oh, Serhal Boachuk got injured? Okay. Thank you, Exit to Red. Didn't know that. Thank you for that information. D-Boy Dad, what's up? Oh, he got injured. Okay. He got injured. AK Crowder, my brother. Oh, he got injured. Okay. Yeah, that's a man. Mac Majestic, what's good? I got Virgil losing to Majimov too. If Majimov show up like he did Terrence Crawford, he gonna beat Virgil Ortiz. If the Majimov show up that fought Terrence Crawford, fights Virgil, he gonna beat Virgil. He gonna beat Virgil. Maya Egypt, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? So again, man, this is gonna be epic, man. This is gonna be epic. Trust me, man. Jod the God, what's up, family? This is gonna be epic night, man. February 15th, Atlanta, Georgia. BLK Prime. The link is right there. Click the link. Subscribe to the BLK Prime, man. It's gonna be epic. Ortiz, man, he a dog for taking this fight. He's a dog for taking this fight for sure. He's a dog for taking this fight. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He a dog for taking this fight. He a dog for taking this fight, man. You know what I think too? I think that he's at a point where he feels like Tax that, what's up? I think he's at a point where he's like, it's time for him to make a statement. And I think that he wants to test himself. I don't think after the Serhal Boachuk fight, I think that a part of him was embarrassed for his performance. And I think that he wants to test himself now. I think he wants to prove to himself that he's where he believes he is. And now any name they throw at him, he's like, I'll take him. It is that. And I think it's also the possibility that, you know, he went through what he went through with Serhal Boachuk getting dropped a few times and then getting up and still winning the fight. I think a part of him is like, it built up his confidence. Yeah, I think that built up his confidence, and I think that he's now at a point where he's like, all right, I could go through anything. I can defy the odds. His health issues, being out the ring for so long, Nick J, his career being in jeopardy, and now my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell in the building. That, along with the fact that he faced adversity against Serhal Boachuk, I think that now he's at a place where he's like, you know what? I definitely could. I can do this. I can do this, and I think that that's where he's at with this situation. I think that's where he's at. Hood Rich, what's up, family? Big Money, what's up, family? RV Jr., TJ, Randall 700, what's up, family? I think that that's where he's at in his career. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he's now like, yo, you know what? I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. And I think that that's where he's at with it. And now he's to the point where he's like, you know what? Give me whoever. Give me whoever. And I'll fight whoever. That's what I think. Hood Rich, what's up, family? I'm good. Super Mac Time, what's up, family? So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down and showing me love, man. Let me get on out of here. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Tomorrow, I'll be back on. My brother Claymore Reigns. Salute to each and every one of y'all. It's your boy Blue signing off, man. Again, click the link, subscribe to BLK Prime. The link is right there in the chat. Also, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Make sure y'all come through, man. Start up and hold your boy Blue down, man. We will be in the building tomorrow, my brother Claymore Reigns. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone, man. Much love. Am I going to BK tomorrow? No. Much love to each and every one of y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.